folks, it's Handmade by Shirley. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much to all my new subscribers and my existing subscribers. I've come on tonight and I'm going to do some Inkylicious. I got a couple of new stamps recently, and I also got gifted from Inkylicious some free stamps as well, because I had used in the past done Inkylicious videos. So they very kindly gave me these stamps, the mini bunny stamps, the mini cabin stamps, and the Christmas stars. I bought this one, and I bought this Twiggy branch stamp. So I bought these two, and they kindly gifted me these three, which I thought was really nice of them. So I will hopefully use them. So I was going to use this branch one, and probably I will use some of the other ones. I've got my box sorted out for all my different Inkylicious stamps in here now that I've managed to get everything sort of more or less in the one place, so I know where most of them are, so I can just fish them out and use them. So I've also got this bauble mask, which I bought a while ago, which I thought I'd use as well, and I'm just going to make it quite simple. So I'm going to do two cards. I'm going to do one which will be on blue, and that will be with the bauble. So I'll ink round here, and then this one I'm going to ink inside it on white and use that branch. So I've got a few inks here. I've got a couple of Lavinia Elements ones. I've got VersaFine Clear Nocturne and VersaFine Black Onyx. I've also got Memento Teal Zeal, and I've also got Brilliance Moonlight White. So I'm hoping to use them. I've got a Quickie glue pen and some nice glitter, and a white gel pen, which I hope to use as well. So I've got a 5x7. Now I cut out 5x7, but I'm now thinking that might not fit. Or if I do it, never thought about that. Might have to make it slightly different. And I've cut these to 5x7. No, we're not going to use 5x7. So I bought this Ohuhu mixed media paper as well, that I bought when I bought my Ohuhu pens. So I thought I'd use that. So it came with a nice blending mat, which I thought was great. So we've got that as well. So I'll just take out this piece here, and I'll just cut it down when I need to. So this is mixed media. It says it's ideal for wet and dry media, acrylic, watercolour, pen and pencil. So I'll use that, and then I can just chop something up for the base. So I'll just pop this in, and I'll just cut it to 6, just over 6, because I'm going to do the other one in the blue card anyway. So that should be big enough for what I need now, hopefully. So I'll just pop that to the side, and just let's see. Yeah, that's fine. I can always cut it down as well. So I've got the blending mat. I'll just use, do it that way. So as I say, I'm going to use this stamp, which I got recently. Now I'm just trying to find a little bit of tape, because I want to make a sort of hinge here. So I suppose it doesn't matter where I do it, but I'll just do a bit of a hinge, just so that I can go like this and look, and then that should be fine. So hope you can all see that fine. So I'm going to use some of this new one I've just got called Della Blue, which is now it's got a wee, I need to take this bit off because I got that recently. So I had, let's just take this off. The wanting to come off. Come on. That's it. Excellent. Right, so I've got that off. And I've got some blending brushes, but they weren't actually the ones I was going to use. So, back in a sec. Right, I found them. That's fine. So I'm going to start just blending this Della Bella at the very top of here. So just coming in, swirling movements. It's quite juicy, so I'm just going to go around the whole outline, really, more or less, not so much down here. As much as up the top. So just blend that out a wee bit. I had bought Mylar and I was planning to do my own stencils, but I've just never got around to doing that. So I'm just going in a bit more, a bit darker up here at the top. A bit darker still. And then I'm going to use the, I think this one I might use the Tealsy. Let's see which one's possibly better. So I can use this piece of paper that I was going to come off more or less. Right, let's try this one, see what it's like. And let's try this one here. Yeah, that's much bluer. Let's go for that one. Let's go for the Mermaid from the Elements. So what I want to do is I've put a little bit on that piece of paper. I don't want it to be so blue, so I'm just mixing it in now because I've managed to get a wee bit off the actual colour straight from the pad because I don't want it that dark. I just want it to be a wee bit lighter here. A bit lighter. Okay, well, I think that's fine. I could put a wee bit more on, I suppose, just to kind of there, that's better. I think that looks fine. And then I want to just bring in a little bit of this this as well, just to darken the edges a little bit. So I'm just going to use that same brush. So I just want to go around kind of darkening that edge. Probably not the right one to do it with, but just want to give it a wee bit of an outline round here. Just a tiny bit round the edge here, don't want too much round there. Go. Right, now I'm going to step now, so you have a look. So it's gone on there, but that's okay. That's more or less what I was thinking. So I just want to bring in my little piece, my little Twiggy branch stamp. So if I haven't opened it yet, so if I just open it, and I'm going to pop it over. So just getting some blocks on the table, but I must take them off. So I've got them now, and I'm just going to get one that's going to fit. Let's see if this will fit. Will that fit on there? I think so. Let's just get one to fit over. So yeah, I think that's fine. So I'm just going to ink this up now. And I mean, you could use this, you could use it either this way or that way. So I'm going to use it coming off this way. And hope that we get a nice impression. I'm sure we will, because I know the stamps are so good. Oh, there we go. That's lovely. And I'm going to do another one at the opposite side as well. I think, or will I do one just there as well. I think that'll be fine. Yep, I'm happy with that. So I'll just wipe that off. So as you can see, it really stamps lovely. So pop that to the side, pop that to the side as well, pop that away. And then I'm going to take some of the other ones I've got now. I'm wondering if I could put the wee rabbits. That's moved slightly, but that's okay. We can just kind of move that back. Let's see. Let me just see what I can do. What other bits and bobs I can add to this. We need something at this side. So let me see. Yeah, let me see. I wonder if I could add that wee bunny. So I'm just going to put that like that. And here's the wee bunnies that I've got. So I could put one just there. And I could ground it a little bit. Let's see. Let's get a small block. I can always ground it a bit as well. So that would face that way. So it's maybe actually the other one I want, because it will face the other way, won't it? Or will it? No, the other one's going to face that way. Let's see. What about this wee one? Oh, that'll do, because that one will face the way that I really want it to, which is this way. So I'm just going to tap that onto the Nocturne. And I've got it really quite well inked up there. I don't know why that's moved really, but I shouldn't have done. And I'm just going to pop on there. There we go. And I think that's all I'm going to do for their stamping wise. I'll just pop that to the side. I'll fix that in a minute. So let me get rid of this. Now what I want to do next is, actually I'm going to wipe that little rabbit because I like to clean my stuff as I go along. So I'm going to take this off now, and I'm going to wipe it as well because I don't want it to be staying messy. So I'm just wiping this with a nice damp, well, it's quite a wet cloth actually, and then that just keeps it clean for the next time. There we go, put that over there, and then I can turn this round and we can just add a few extra bits to this. So what I want to add is right, so what I want to add is some glitter, and I've got this. Actually, what I'll do first is I'll dry this off so that the glitter doesn't actually stick to anything. So dry this off so you can either reduce your sound or completely put your sound off while I do this. Right, I think that's fine. So I've got, as I say, this Quickie glue pen, which I'm going to just, hopefully it does work. Maybe it doesn't work. There is glue in it. I'm just hoping it's going to actually work. Don't know if it is. So maybe I'm not doing that Quickie glue pen. So what I could do is, I've got some Brilliance, which is actually it's the re-inker for the Brilliance ink pad. So if I pop a little tiny bit, and that's probably far too much, and I just get a brush, a very fine brush, which I have got here. I've got this one here. So I hope that's fine enough. And I hope it's not too... So what I thought is I might just add a few bits of white, but that's probably quite not fine enough, that brush. Let's just... Seems to have a longer hair on it there. So if I manage to just do a few wee tiny sort of white bits on, not too much like that one had there, just a few wee bits, it's just a kind of wee swipe across. I thought that Quickie glue pen worked, but obviously not. So hopefully I'm not wasting this. It's just a touch of white. I don't want to waste. I don't think my brush is quite thin enough really. I don't want to kind of mess it up, but I think that'll do because I don't want to, as I say, I don't want to just waste it always. Right, what I probably could do, or should have done, could have done, is my white gel pen, which would work with that. So let's just dry this off again. There we go. Let's try one of these. See if we can get a bit of something else going on that looks a bit more realistic. Yeah, that looks better, I think. So I'll just, there's no way of really covering these messy bits I've done, but it's just gives it a wee bit of a difference. It's a wee bit like snow. That's what I kind of wanted it to look like snow. So it's not the best I've done, but it looks fine. It looks fine. It's not the worst. As I say, I was going to put some glitter on it, but because that Quickie glue pen doesn't seem to be working, I don't have anything fine enough probably to use to make it glittery. So I'll just put a wee bit on him as well, a wee bit on his body and his paw here. That's fine. And I might just put some dots as well with this. I do have stickles, but I just think stickles don't, they sometimes look a bit too thick, if you see what I mean. It just doesn't look quite right. So there we go. So I'm just going to cut it now down to size. Oh, I've just dropped some paper on the floor, but that's okay. So I'm just cutting it to get rid of that blue mark, because I don't want that on my card. So, and I'll probably cut the other side. So let's just see what's about roughly there, I'd say. So that's about 5 3/4 roughly. And then this piece at the bottom has some marks as well. So we can just kind of cut that off there. So that looks fine. So I'm quite happy with that one. And as I say, my card has fallen down on the floor, but never mind. Silly. No, I don't think that's big enough. Take that as another layer. So let's just cut this down. This is just another piece of white. I think this is pink frog card. So I can make that as a kind of layer, because then it's another white colour. So let's just pop this in and kind of decide that about there, and then that can be my first card. So I hope you like that. I'll stick that on and I'll look for a card base. that size, or I'll put it on a card base and you can see it on my social media. Now what I could do if I wanted was I could put a wee sentiment. I could add some more, if I can find some gems. That noise you hear is my chair, because it's a leather chair I'm sitting on. So I'm just going to pop a few gems on here. Just, I don't think I've got any stars left. No. So I'm just looking for, I've got various, probably should bring that over here so it's not right in your face. Now I've got these, which might look quite nice, but I think I'd quite like to put some gems on the branches, and then that will, so I'm just going to put these tiny little gems on. Since we didn't have any glitter, well, we did have glitter, but we didn't have a Quickie glue pen, so just popping a few onto the branches, not loads, just a few. Come on. I don't want to come off, you know, there's been a bit temperamental. That's not my usual pokey tool that I use. Where is it? Here it is. Right, that's better. So, come on. Honestly, that's ridiculous. That they don't come off that quickly. It's because they're so small. So just to give it an extra bit of shimmer. Oh, come on. Have to go for another one. Just put that there, and I'll do some more if I can get them up. Jinx. I really like Inkylicious. They're so nice. The stamps are so lovely. They stamp really well, and you get some really great stamps to do really good, you know, scenes with, and yeah, you can just make a lovely stamp image. Yeah, so there we go. As I say, I'll pop that on, which we'll just do just now. Where's my glue? Over here. Hiding away over there. I do have some new glue that I'm going to try. It's not this glue, it's not Nouveau, it's Collal all-purpose glue, so I thought I'd try that to see what it was like. So just pop that onto here with an even border. So there is a slight difference in colour, which is fine. Don't want me to have it all the same colour. Now there's a wee bit of a ridge, so that's where I've cut it with the trimmer. Just push it down with a bone folder or something like a block, and that should then work. So I'll pop that onto a card base. So I want to do the next one on here, I think. Or actually, yeah, I'll just do the next one. So that's that one. So the next one was using this part of the stencil, the bauble part, and I want to do it onto blue card. So I got some blue card here, and I want to use white Brilliance ink. So what I plan to do is got my card base, and it measures, it's a 6x6 base. So I'm just going to do it straight onto the card, okay? Just going to go straight onto the card front. So I'll go on like so. Okay. There we go. And I'm not going to tape it down or anything. I'm just going to do as is and hope that it works out. And if it doesn't, well, it doesn't. So let's just get this piece of card that I was using for. It's just to see what's on this piece of this blending brush. So if I can just try and get most of that off. That's it, I think that's okay. I'm just going to get the Brilliance Moonlight White, and I'm just going to put that onto my brush like that, and then I'm just going to hold this in place, and I'm going to follow that line there as a point of straightness, and then I'm just going to flick off around the edge of this. So just flicking from the middle out, not too far out, just a little bit out, and try not to move it if you do this, or if you do something similar. I'm just saying to myself, don't move that, because you don't want it to move. And then you're left with this in the middle, which is fine. So then you want to, what I want to do, so that I don't go over this, I want to then put this on top of that, because I'm going to do some other inking in the middle. So I don't want it to go onto the white stuff that I've already put down. Well, probably there, but that'll just have to go like that. So what I want to do now is I've got a couple of bits of paper I can use as a bit of a mask. So I'm just going to make a sort of hill type. So that's going to be my hill. And I'm just going to do exactly the same onto this. So I'm just going to actually bring it down a bit. And I'm just going to flick up with the white. And then that creates that. And then if I want to turn this round, I can do the same, just about here. I want to do the same with that. And then that gives you another piece, and then just to join this on a bit, just flick it up again here. There we go. And I think I'll just do a tiny bit here at the bottom as well. That just gives you a wee bit of definition between each bit. Like that. Just do the last bit here, and that's fine. So the next thing I want to do is I want to add something else onto these hills. So I've got these great stamps that Inkylicious gifted to me, which was really good of them and kind of them. So this is one stamp. It's not individual stamps, so let's see what it looks like. Let's pop it on a block. just put a few of the stars up the top, and I'm going to use the white again, and I'm just going to pop it up the top like that, and there's a few stars, and then a wee bit down here, and another wee bit at this side as well. Okay, so that's quite nice as well. And I'll just give that a wee wipe because I don't like to keep my stamps clean as I go along. As I say, put that to the side for a minute, and then I just want to pop. So I got these little houses as well. So I'm thinking if I just pop these on as well, and then that will be our other little. So there's three little. So let me just see. Excuse me, I'm thinking this one here, which would go just on there, like that in the middle. If I can get it to stop clinging to my finger. I might put one of the other ones on, I'm not sure yet. So I'm just going to pick this one up. I'm just going to pop it down just there. Now you can't really see that, so perhaps I need to use the black this time. So hopefully I'll get it over the same way as I did with this one. So just hold that down a bit. Didn't quite go on the same bit, but that's okay. I can just maybe try it again. If it doesn't work, I hope it does. No, I don't want to do it again. Let's do one at the opposite side. So we've got one we could do actually. No, that goes there. So let's do one just kind of here at the opposite side. So we'll take that off. What actually I should do is dry this in between. So let's just give this a dry. So what I'll do is I'll take this up and get it. I'll just dry this. Right, so let's pop this one now. Which way was it? This way. It goes this way. So let's pop that there. We can pick this one up with that, and we can we can just pop that down just on there, like that. Yeah, it's okay. Bad. And then I think that's all we'll do. So we can now take this off because we've finished with that. We can still dry that, wash that I should say, like we did the other piece, and the other piece actually needs a wipe as well. There we go. That's fine. Now what I want to do is just go in with this pen, gel pen, and just go over the roof a wee bit with this, and that will brighten that up a wee bit, and it'll make it look more effective. A wee bit on the top. And then the same with this roof. go over like that. Just to make it look like snow. A bit there and a little bit here. That's fine. Let's do some dots as well. Just and we can just do actually a white window or whatever door. There's a wee window there. Like that. That's fine. I think maybe a little bit of around there. Not too much though. Oh, don't know if anybody heard that, but that's just somebody's just lit a firework off, and it was actually quite loud. I don't know if you heard that or not. Now, what I want to do, I've got this Uniball pen, which I tend to use. So before I put it down, I'm going to just dry this off. And I'm going to pop this back over because I want to kind of draw around the shape with this black pen. So I'm just going to go in here and then just very, very gently go around that whole outline. That. I'll just turn it round so that you can see, make sure it's still in the same place, more or less. Yep. And then round that bit at the bottom. And there we go. It's just to give it a wee bit more of an outline there. And then I just want to go over some of these bits as well with the pen here and here. There we go. And yeah, I think that's me done really. So I will now let me do some more little gems. Where are we? What time are we at? I'm probably taking ages now, but it takes time to do these things. It really does. So let's see, will we do something a bit different colour wise? Now I do have these. Oh, here you are. I found them. These are tiny as well, but they're a kind of iridescent colour. So let's try them and see what they look like. But if they don't look very good, we'll just get some of the other ones. So let's just pop a few of these on. Maybe. Yeah, maybe we could pop them on the stars, that might be quite nice. Don't want two, only want one. Only want one. Put that on there. I'm just going to actually take that off. Hopefully it won't leave a mark. Put that on there. And then one more. I see needs one too. This one here. And that's my two cards using Inkylicious Stamps and the Bauble Mask. I will put these onto my social media and I'll leave the links in the box down below. And thanks so much for watching. And please let me know what you thought of them. And I'd be delighted if you could subscribe, as I'm going to be doing a giveaway when I get to 700 subscribers. So thanks so much, and I'll be back very soon. Bye for now.